I'm super excited, being the lowly bartender, to be opening for Erin Enderlin because I am also an Arkansas artist. And we both braved this storm to get to you guys. And Lord knows if we'll make it back to Arkansas, but say a prayer. We might. All right. So I'm going to start the show. And so my very first big show was a CD release for my first full-length album called Arkansas Line. And after that, I really just thought I had done something amazing, and I was this amazing artist that was really going to go places and all those kind of things. But if you followed my career, you know I have a 97 Camaro. Her name is Jessie Jane. You can go look that up later. It's one of my new singles. And at the time, I had got done with that CD release, feeling on top of the world. And I walked back out to Jessie Jane, and we were just going to, ride home in this, blaze of glory. We just conquered everything. CD release. It's us against the world. And she's a T-top Camaro. So it rained that night during the show, and I had on this really beautiful, gorgeous, sparkly dress. And when I sat in my seat, of course, it was like a pool of water, just splashed up around my butt. Yeah. And that was one of those moments that, okay, you're just a normal person. And on my drive home, I wrote this song. It's called I'm Human Too. Sometimes my skin looks like crepe paper. Under my dress there's a body shaper. I go to exercise an hour later, and I'm still sitting on the floor watching Friends reruns. I try to cook and I burn dinner. I'm slowly cussing like a sailing sinner. My hairline's only getting thinner, and now I work at the beauty shop. I'm gonna stop right there, 'cause I might be up here on this stage, single might be all the rage, but honey, you don't know what I go through. Oh, I'm just like you. I'm human too. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I try to speak before my mind kicks in. Next thing I know, it's conversational quicksand. Throw out a compliment, smile real big, and then it's time to walk away. It actually happened today. My mama calls 'cause my sister won't listen. Like I'm a mediator, I'm supposed to step in. Well, I got a life of my own and things to do, and now I gotta babysit you too. Sorry, Mom. Well, I might be up here on this stage, a single might be all the rage, but honey, you don't know what I go through. Oh, I'm just like you. I'm human too. Oh, 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 oh. It's hard to wake up for church on Sunday when you've been gigging every night since Monday. The tips are flowing like a wrung out rag, and all my bills are overdue. Ooh, ooh. We were waiting on you. Well, I might be up here on this stage, my new single, Barbershop, might be all the rage, but honey, you don't know what I go through. Oh, I'm just like you. I'm human too. Oh, I said, honey, you don't know what I go through. Girl, I'm just like you. I'm human. But girl, I'm just like you. I'm human too. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you, guys. So I have just been recently playing guitar for myself. I have a band, Rae Dun and the Mulberries, and they have always accompanied me. And I've learned that if I want to go out of town, it's so hard to bring all of those guys. And so in lieu of having them, I have just been doing it myself. And so I appreciate you having me here tonight and listening to a couple of my crazy country songs. I am a huge hardcore country fan, and that's why I'm so excited to open here for Erin Enderlin. I've followed her career for a little minute, not just because she's another Arkansas country artist, but she really has a true heart for real country music. And I don't know if y'all have caught her new single, but she just released Give My Love to Rose, a Johnny Cash song that we all loved when he did it. Well, now she did a version, and on my way back from Jonesboro the other day was when she was releasing it, and I clicked into it, and I shouldn't have because I was driving, and I instantly started crying. I had to stop the song and whew. I will listen to this later because she brought, I guess he does a very good job of it as well, but she brought this feminine humanity to it and more of a sensitive, sensitive perspective that only a female could have, and it is an absolutely gorgeous cover. I don't know if she plans on doing it tonight, and don't feel like you have to do it tonight. But if y'all get a chance, go check that out, because that was beautiful when that came out. Let's see. On that note, I'm gonna do a favorite cover song of mine. I'm gonna change it up just a little bit. So this is an artist that I didn't know existed, and the gentleman that owns this establishment, Mr. Mark Parcell, thank you for having us. He enlightened me to this artist and this song, and I fell in love with it. And, as an artist, when you hear somebody's song and it's a song that you could have written, you have to cover it. And I'm not saying I do it any better than she does, but I really love this song, and this is a Grace Potter tune if y'all are familiar with her. And if you're not, go look her up. Body's aching from laying in this bed. I've been sinking in the rain, and the cold got to my head. I don't know who's paying, just know what the doctors say. 84 years of a sinning life, and in the morning I'll be dead. Oh, whoa, oh, I had 3 daughters, a new man for everyone, but the only man that I ever loved, he left me with my only son. I was a no good mother, I've been a no good wife. There's only one thing that I did right in this God-forsaken life. So St. Peter, won't you open up the big white gate? 'Cause I've heard about forgiveness, and I'm hoping that it ain't too late. No, I ain't no holy roller, so you go and tell your king that all the folks up in heaven might like to hear me sing. All the folks up in heaven might like to hear me sing. Sang for my children before they Jesus. I never read the good book, but on my day of dying, I'm giving life a second look. So St. Peter, won't you open up the big white gate? 'Cause I've heard about forgiveness and I'm hoping that it ain't too late. No, I ain't no holy roller, so you go and tell your king that all the folks up in heaven might like to hear me sing. All the folks up in heaven might like to hear me sing. It's coming on time now, and my body's getting cold. I got no wind, I got no prayer. My story's all been told. I'm headed for the land of fire, but I love to see the land of gold. So nurse, bring me my guitar, one more song before I go. St. Peter, won't you open up the big white gate? 'Cause I've heard about forgiveness and I'm hoping that it ain't too late. No, I ain't no holy roller, but you go and tell your king that all the folks up in heaven might like to hear me sing. All the folks up in heaven might like to hear me sing. All you folks up in heaven might like to hear me sing. Sorry. That is not what I planned on playing on second, but I don't know if it was like the wind, the waves, the snow, y'all. I was feeling that, and that is a Grace Potter tune that Mark led me onto that I had never heard, and when I heard it, I was like, oh my God. I felt like I could have wrote that. I'm not 85, and I'm not on my deathbed, but if I was, I'd have wrote that song. So, y'all, thank you for letting me have that little moment there real fast. Who is? Really? No, I did not know that. That she's legally blind? I don't know. I know she plays that one on piano, and she normally plays guitar. And I was going to say, and when we saw her live at the Ryman, she played guitar basically the whole show. Okay. But that song was just, whew, when he showed it to me, I was like, oh my God. That was like the best song ever. So I can't live up to that, but you know. Hey, she's pretty country. Anyways, speaking of country, I used to live in a duplex, and that is not the arrangement for somebody that likes to garden. And I am the person that likes to garden. So my landlord was not a big fan of that. And I came about this song whenever he kept complaining about the fact that I kept putting in flower beds and garden beds and like all this stuff that should not have been there. But I did, and all these, everything. Anyways, the name of this song is Duplex Garden. And if you're a gardener out there, you feel my pain. If you've ever lived in a duplex, it is torture. And I had to put the word black eyed peas in the song. It's how it all came about. But anyways. That's how it came about. made me forget my first line. Thank you. So, yeah, the Memphis Songwriters Association, we have a song prompt every month. And Black Eyed Peas was the one for this month. And you had to put that in a song. And the only song that I am familiar with, you can enlighten me if there's another one, but is Ode to Billy Joe. Mama or Daddy or somebody passed around Black Eyed Peas at that table when they were talking about how Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Yes. But I am the second person, thanks to Bobby Gentry, that has put this in a song, and this is called Duplex Garden. That's why, because I wasn't playing it right. Black-eyed peas on the vine, apple trees of several kinds, turnip greens and one little patch of green melon. I got tomato plants, both big and small, cucumbers crawling up the wall, onions growing wild, and I just let 'em. The landlord thinks it's excessive, but I think it's impressive. So pardon my little bitty duplex garden. I got tomato plants that's big for me, lavender for the bumblebees, hummingbirds and butterflies, pollination. I got blackberries in a big old patch. You like homemade jam? Well, I'll make you a batch. Little pot of mint for relaxation. The landlord thinks it's excessive, but I think it's impressive, 'cause I know it is. Pardon my little bitty duplex garden. Now I know my little house ain't really big, so come winter time, well, they all ain't gonna fit. But they're my babies, so I'll keep the ones I can. And Mr. Landlord, well, he just don't understand. I got lettuce leaves in a big old bowl, where two little toads have done dug 'em a hole, 'cause all of God's creations are welcome to my oasis. Of course, the neighbors think I done lost my mind. City hit me with a big old fine. They ain't big fans of mine, and that's their basis. The landlord thinks it's excessive, but I think it's impressive, 'cause I know it is. Pardon my little bitty duplex garden. The landlord thinks it's excessive, but damn if it ain't impressive. And pardon my little bitty duplex garden. Oh, I said, pardon my little bitty duplex garden. Thank you, guys. Might have been a little brutal to get there, but I'm still working my way around on this guitar. And speaking of which, I just wrote a brand new song. I'm not really sure how I like to play it. I don't know if I like to strum it. I don't know if I like to pick it. I don't know if I like to do what I just did. I'm still really figuring it out. But my husband and I just bought 5 acres. I'm from the Arkansas Delta. So I know Erin is from like the middle of the state. I'm literally like 30 minutes that direction, right in the middle of flat farmland. But I love it. I really enjoy the wide open spaces, to quote the Dixie Chicks. That is all I ever wanted, wide open spaces. Room to make big mistakes, and I make a lot of those. But I wrote this song called Backroads, and I'm going to dedicate this to my husband. He is at home sick tonight, so he wasn't able to be here. But we got 5 acres out in the middle of nowhere. Ain't got no tree line, nothing. so the wind is brutal. But the back roading is awesome. So that's what I wrote this song about. And the name of this song is Back Roads. This will be my last song for the night. Thank y'all for hanging out, and y'all please stick around because Miss Erin Enderlin is phenomenal. And thank y'all for coming to South Main Sounds. Back roads with you anytime, the day, the month, the year. Don't need to call me out right here. And I ride back roads with you anytime. The sun sets in your eyes, the glitter of the firefly. Hey, I back roads with you anytime. This world has been so slow, driving down a gravel road. So grab a blanket and a bottle of strawberry wine. Call your mama, tell her don't wait up, we'll be just fine. Find open feet here behind the Georgia line. Now ride back roads with you anytime. I ride back roads with you anytime. The magnolias in bloom, perfume fills the room. And I ride back roads with you anytime. The sun sets in your eyes, the glitter of the firefly. Oh, I ride back roads with you anytime. We don't need no place to go when Charlie Robinson's on the radio. So grab a blanket and a bottle of strawberry wine. Call your mama, tell her don't wait up, we'll be just fine. We'll find open feet here behind the Georgia line. Now ride back roads with you anytime. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to walk back this direction, and if you would like to get a drink, come back, and now would be the good time to do that because Erin Enderlin is coming up next, and we appreciate y'all braving the storm for us here tonight in this show, and it looks like it's calming down. So at ease, folks. Get you a drink and hang out, and thank you so much for being here.